A star story. In the expanse of the visible human galaxy live around 100 billion stars. And the majority of these stars found things in common with each other. Nearly all stars are made up mostly of a gas called hydrogen, and a star's core is scorching. Sometimes, due to great amounts of pressure squeezing at the core, it causes some of the hydrogen to change into a gas called helium. When this happens, its process produces huge amounts of energy, and that is what makes stars shine. Most of the stars celebrated what they had in common, and they all got on, appreciating similarities as well as their minor differences. But they all shone proudly in the night sky. But there were a group of stars who felt it was their right to be better and more superior, while seeking ways to distance themselves from the other stars. They kept bleating on about how much hotter their core was compared to the other stars. It wasn't. And how much brighter they shone. They didn't. They were keen on creating new galaxies by making boundaries, insisting that stars like them were more superior and needed more space. So, this group of rogue stars created such friction that the rest of the stars soon realized that consistently arguing, trying to convince them otherwise, was a fruitless task, as you can only ever truly exchange views with someone who actually wants to listen. One evening, as the stars watched the rogue stars continue to agitate and create distance, something changed. The arguing stars began to feel a strange emptiness inside, as the other stars were no longer arguing back. Instead of fighting, they shone even more brightly in the night sky, sending gentle, shimmering waves of light toward the argumentative stars. Slowly, the arguing stars looked around and saw all the beautiful stars around them. They realized that any supposed differences didn't make them less. They made the sky more beautiful, more vibrant, more alive. For the first time, they started to see elements of themselves in all the stars in the night sky. In that moment, they understood that division and ego were not as important as connection, harmony, and peace. And so, the stars learned that the true magic lies not in being brighter or hotter alone, but in shining together, connecting as one luminous universe.